Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Sai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Sai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Sai, Bahasharon Hakodas. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone of well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. Alright? And I'm Zahar Spirit, we in Judah. Salak, I'm Zahar Spirit, we in Judah. And today I want to go into a topic within this live stream entitled Build Your Own Reality Outside the Matrix. Build your own reality outside the Matrix. Now, what's your reality? Basically, is your life. You know, it's your agenda, it's your world, it's your expectations. All right, outside the Matrix. And the reason why I'm saying this, and the Spirit is on me to do this lesson, build your own reality outside the Matrix. All right, is because you know there's different agendas in different directions. All right. Hey, there's the brothers uploading, going live now, uploading videos. And the brothers in Iowa, man, they going in, man. All right. But I was just listening to one of their videos today. But going back, build your own reality outside the Matrix, because that's what they call the American dream. And there's also something called the feminine agenda. All right, the feminine imperative, as a particular book author with Pope, author of The Rational Male. All right, but that's what they call the feminine agenda, in which you grow up and you get a woman after she's ready to settle down, and you live this lifestyle that's not in the scriptures, this fairy tale, Western, post-wall lifestyle is not in the scriptures, man. But also, in which we all have women, man. So there's nothing against women, but living a life according to a Western script, all right. And then if you don't live that life, if you don't have a wife, like this, how you know it's messed up. If you talk to your coworkers, all right, and they ask you if you married, or even if you got a woman, and you say no, then it's like you strange. I'm in the South. So it's like the South is a little more traditional when it comes to marriage. So if you don't have a wife or whatever, people look at you strange. All right? You know, it's like, whoa, what's going on? You don't have a wife? Like after a certain age, if you don't have a wife, man, something is wrong with you. Now, 50% of marriages end in divorce. 80% of divorces are initiated by women. It's a failed system because women have been liberated. But that's not the point, man. The point is, you should build your own world outside of the Matrix, outside of the Matrix programming, man. All right? Because basically what we're taught is that when we become adult men and we get ready to settle down, all right, we settle down, all right, you basically join your life into a Western-minded woman's world. You join a woman's world. You enter into her reality. And you live out her expectations within her reality. All right? And if you don't do that, then the Matrix shames you. All right? That's what they call a Sigma male. And basically, a Sigma male is outside that Matrix, man. All right? You know? But basically, we have a world outside the Matrix. You know? Brother, get your own apartment. Get you a means of transportation. All right? And build your own reality. You don't have to go down an aisle and go through the system, or of course go to college, you know, get a 4-year degree. All right, there's a way that you could treat yourself. There's needs and wants that you have as a man that's outside the American dream propaganda of your needs and wants, because really we're here to serve women in America, but you have your needs and wants. Let me get this brother scripture. All right. This is by via Spirit 144, Sirach 14:11. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself and give Yahweh his due offering. All right, do good to thyself. So you can build your own world full of, of course we teach, and the majority of our world is teaching, because not only do you teach on the weekend, you probably have group lessons that you come with the brothers, deal with the brothers. And let's say you one of the elders in the camp. Well, you might go out with other elders in the camp. Y'all might go live. Then y'all might turn around, fucking throw something on the grill. You're going to light the grill up, or y'all might start a bonfire. All right, after y'all do a lesson. That's part of your world. And women who deal with us have to accept that They're not going to live out the American dream if they're in our world, man. They're going to come second. And that's the epitome of a fucking alpha male. You know? That's the epitome of a fucking alpha male. You have you have a purpose outside of a woman, man. But a woman is a proponent, for lack of better words. She is a element in your world, but she doesn't make up your world. All right? You can literally have a woman, a so-called lady friend, come over a couple of days out the week, or you go to her spot, but you outside of that, you have your own world. That's another component in your world. You might have a day out the week where you go to the bar. You might save up money and move around the state, go to a museum. Let me show y'all some shit right quick. Let me show y'all something, man. Alright? That's what we gotta get up out of here. See? That's what we gotta get up out of here, man. Esau's agenda of the elites is to emasculate us. That's a guy, by the way. So Esau's agenda is to emasculate us. But going back to building your own world, build your own reality. Alright? Because the default reality is basically feminism. And you playing into a woman's dream that she's been propagated to have since she was a little girl. And that means you sacrificing your happiness. Yeah, that's the word. You're sacrificing your happiness. So the brother put out a scripture. I get that scripture because it fits. It's very befitting. Alright? Sirach 14:11. My son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself and give Yahweh his due offering. Tobit 4:19. Bless Yahweh thy power always, and desire of him that thy ways may be directed, and that all thy paths and counsels may prosper. For every nation have not counsel, but Yahweh himself giveth all good things, and he humbleth who he will, as he will. Now therefore, my son, remember my commandments, neither let them be put out of thy mind. Sirach 6:32. My son, if thou wilt, thou should be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou should be prudent. Speaking of applying our mind and being taught, there are so many things we could do, and there's so many things you could do in your own reality, in your man's reality. Maybe we'll give it a name, but in your alpha world reality, there's so many things you can do to build yourself. All right, because first and foremost, you have the word, and that's really all you need. But there's so many, like I said, self-help books, man, self-development books. Yeah, they're routine. They're routine, man. And what happens is, because I got a lot of women like related to me, my family. What happens is, if you don't have a world within what they think you should have, it's like you have an incomplete life. Like if you didn't go to college, okay, you have an incomplete life. Or if you're not some six-figure heir, you have an incomplete life. All right? But within your world, within your routine, within your reality, can consist of learning. All right? You can order books, like I said, development books, self-development books. Understanding money better, understanding women better, understanding you better. All right? Do-it-yourself projects. That's part of your world. All right? Part of your reality, part of your routine. Speaking of routine, a workout routine. That's part of your world. Hey, the brother said, for me, I got to hit the gym. Helps with your spirit with lessons. Man, your spirit opens up after you break a sweat. It's a beautiful thing. Studying gemstones. Studying the planet Earth. It's part of our world, man. Because like I said, you get a woman and she plug into the matrix. You're going to sacrifice so many things that you didn't even know about yourself. You're going to sacrifice so many things that's required of you to be whole. All right? But like I said, look, this is a fluoride gemstone, and this is good for creativity. All right? That's why I have it in my hand while I'm doing a lesson. But it also has a lot of medicinal properties, man. Something that you're not going to be taught in the matrix. All right? But build your world, build your reality outside the matrix. All right? Forget how other people look at it. Like I said, linking up with brothers, doing lessons, having a workout regimen. All right? That builds your, hey man, being around brothers builds your spirit, builds your confidence. It heals your mind. All right? Proverbs 31:3, beautiful. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. All right? And plugging into the matrix, that's a way that destroyeth kings, man. giving your soul into an agenda that doesn't fit you, that doesn't fit your purpose and its truth, you know? Sirach 38:28. The smith also sitting by the anvil, and considered the iron work, the vapor of the fire wasted his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. The noise of the hammer and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern of the thing that he maketh. He set his mind to finish his work, and watcheth to polish it perfectly. Yep. And then the scripture goes on to say how that without these should not a city be inhabited, because that's building a world. But you could, like I said, we were never taught as men that we have our happiness too. Get you a dog if you're a dog person. Get you maybe you're not a mammal person, maybe you like reptiles. Get you a bird. Get something to just have around you. Because what I've learned, if you don't have a means, if you're not around brothers, if you don't have things to occupy you, your mind can go out and do all type of crazy shit. You can be mentally imbalanced. Alright? But like I said, having a dog, man, or a cat, or a lizard, or a turtle, or a bird, or aquarium, and study the nature of it, Like I said, you might have a woman come by. That doesn't mean you're just going to totally be a eunuch. But you might have a woman, but she's just not, y'all not dealing with each other based on the cultural construct. Alright? There we go. Sirach 38 and 32. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will, nor go up and down. But yeah, so one thing I learned about this truth, and one thing I noticed as a byproduct of this truth is that we have a culture, within this truth. And it's outside the matrix, and it's very masculine, it's very patriarchal, and it's very, like I said, male-oriented. And what I've noticed over the course of time, that it's basically a world outside the matrix, And shalom to you, brother. Yahweh Bashar Civil Kakadash Brakatha. Shalom to you, brothers, man. But yeah, hey, learn you. And that's what I learned in solitude. You learn you. You might have a journal, and you might have a journal that keep record of your strengths and your weaknesses and your progress with certain things. All right? But the main thing, focus, outside of the matrix, focus on your world, focus on your happiness, And that's pretty much it. Build your world build your own reality outside the matrix. And I hope this lesson was easily to be understood. I hope it makes sense to you, that you don't have to you shouldn't go towards a default reality, because that's what the Most High gonna destroy that anyway. But build your world outside the matrix, man. Alright? But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. The water for tapping in. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua, B'Hashem Kakudash, the honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the David the elect, Abba Baal, Kum Yashala, Shalom. Shalom, shalom.